Congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Stacia the Natural here, and today I'm coming at you guys with a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to win your first boxing fight. So if you guys just seen, I just put a little bit of a clip of my first boxing fight. I think I have the whole video or my whole fight on my channel, so I'm going to leave a link in the description for you guys to check out. Today I'm just going to be giving you guys a couple tips on how to win your first boxing fight. So let's get right into it. So tip number one actually has nothing to do with the fight itself. It has everything to do with the preparation before the fight. So have you been training? Which obviously you should have been training. You're not just going to jump into a boxing fight without training. But how were you training? You know, were you training specifically for a fight, or were you just training? And it's okay either way you were going about it. However, if you were training just to train with no real intention to get better, and you were just training just to train, then you're probably not going to do well in your fight. However, if you were training to get better, no fight in mind, just to get better and improve and to, do better than you did yesterday or last week, then you're probably going to do better in your fight. So nonetheless, no matter what your goals are, have goals while you're training and make sure that those goals are aligned with getting better and improving in your craft. It doesn't always necessarily have to be, I'm training for a fight. However, you want to be training for something, whether it be for improvement, for, mental clarity, for weight loss, for whatever your for is. Make sure you're training for that, and it will reflect in your fight. Trust me, it will reflect in your fight. Tip number 2 for you guys is cardio. Trust me, get your cardio in. It doesn't matter if you're a newbie or you've been in the game for 10 years. You're going to need your cardio. You're going to need to be running or swimming or biking or something. Some type of cardio you're going to be needing to get in, because trust me, guys, you do not want to gas out in your first fight, or any fight for that matter. You do not want to gas out. You want to know that you put in the work and you did what you were supposed to do outside of the ring, so that inside the ring, that shit is easy. But it all comes with a price, guys. You have to work hard inside the gym, and then you have to work hard outside of the gym, and you're doing cardio. And when I mean outside of the gym, I mean road work. So outside, running outside. Trust me, it doesn't matter how cold it is. It doesn't matter how hot it is. You guys need to be running. Tip number 3 is to listen to your coach. So I know so many people who are dying to get their first fight in, but their coach is like, no, we're not fighting yet. I'm not throwing you in there yet. And that's okay. Listen to your coach, guys. Trust me. I was actually supposed to fight a couple months prior to my first fight, but my coach had pulled me out of the fight for various different reasons. One reason in particular being that my experience was not at the level that he wanted it to be for me to face the opponent that I was going to be facing. And it was just, I think, like a club show kind of thing. So he ended up pulling me out, and I ended up facing that opponent months later. I did lose to her, but I still had 2 fights under my belt before facing her. I had a little bit of confidence before facing her. And yeah, so listen to your coach, guys. Listen to your coach, whether it be for, your coach telling you when to fight, or whether your coach is just telling you certain things, whether it be in sparring, whether it just be in training, or when it comes to fight night. Listen to your coach. Trust me, 100% listen to your coach. So tip number 4 for you guys is to focus on the basics. So what does that mean? Why am I telling you to focus on the basics? So what are the basics? First of all, keeping your hands up, throwing punches, and then bringing your hands back to your face. That's basic number 1. Number 2, making sure that your feet are separated. You're not bringing your feet together. And movement. You're moving forward, your feet are moving forward. You're moving back, your feet are moving back. You're moving with your punches. So you're stepping, step, step, boom, step, step, boom. and jabbing, making sure that you're jabbing and the two's coming back behind the jab. So those are just some basics that obviously your coach should be telling you guys, but here it is. Basics. Focus on the basics. It's your first fight. Listen to me, guys. It's your first fight. Number one, your first fight. You do not want to throw every single thing that you supposedly worked on over the past however many months / years. No, it's your first fight, right? So the person that you're fighting, it should either be their first fight or they don't have that much experience, right? So you should be pretty equally matched as far as knowledge and experience goes. So what do you want to do? You want to focus on your basics. You want to do your basics at the best you can, and I'm telling you guys, you will do just fine. The fifth and final tip to win your first boxing fight. Trust me, guys, this will work. If you do all 4 things prior to this in your fight or prior to your fight, you will win. But this fifth tip for you guys is really going to seal the deal. So this fifth tip for you guys is to be confident. Go into this fight knowing that you're going to win. Go into this fight knowing that you put in all the hard work months and years prior to this very day. And now what are you going to do? You're going to go in there and show your opponent that you cannot be messed with, that you are the one, that you are next up, that this is your first of many victories. Show your opponent, show everybody and anybody, show yourself that you are a winner and you will win this fight. I'm telling you guys, confidence is key. Confidence is so key. I'm telling you, even to this day, I'm like, almost about 40, almost 50 fights into my boxing career, and I can guarantee you guys confidence is 100% key when it comes to pretty much anything in life, but particularly in boxing and particularly in your first fight. Why is this so important? So you're coming into your first fight, you know, you may be nervous, you may be excited, you may be anxious, you may be so many other emotions, right? But think about it, guys. Your opponent is more than likely feeling those same feelings, right? So how do you counteract those feelings? You counteract those feelings by you coming in confident. Your brain may be saying, oh my God, I'm nervous. Like, am I ready? But it's up to your heart to say, oh no, I got this. I'm telling you guys, that confidence is going to bring you from round 1 to round 3 smoothly. I mean, it's not going to go without a fight, obviously, but you're more than likely going to win this fight with confidence. I hope you did like these 5 tips to win your first boxing fight. Now, obviously, there's going to be, you know, smaller tips under all of these bigger tips, but I think the main thing, the 2 main things that I want you to take away from this video is listen to your coach and be confident. Point blank, period. If you do everything that your coach is telling you to do, inside and outside the ring, so preparing up to your fight and then inside the fight, and you still lose, it's not your fault. It's literally not your fault because you did everything that your coach was telling you to do. So now it's up to your coach to review the footage, go back, figure out where he went wrong because he was telling you what to do and you were doing everything that he was telling you to do, and you still lost. So it's his fault, really. Not to put blame on anyone, but you did what you were supposed to do. Now, if you go into your fight and you're confident, you're like, I got this, you know, I'm gonna win, and you still lose, then it's not a mentality, it's technique and the actual boxing, and you know, there's other things that you need to look at. If you're confident and you're going into your fight and you still lose, then you know for a fact that your confidence and your mentality is there. All you need to do is keep bringing that along with each fight, keep improving in boxing, and it will all come together. Alright guys, so I really hope that you guys did enjoy this video. I really want to bring some information and knowledge to you guys. I hope that this is all information that you guys can take with you and bring with you into your first boxing fight. If you guys are having your first boxing fight or any boxing fight coming up and you're watching this video kind of to prepare for it, then let me know how it goes, when it's happening. I definitely want to keep up and know what's happening with you guys. If you guys did like this video, then go ahead and give it a like. If you're new to this channel, then go ahead and subscribe because I make new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Goodbye. Bye.